How do you do, gamers and gamerettes? It's your boy Ben, coming to you live from what I think is the summit of Mt Shizu. Mt Shizu is a mountain that is directly behind a temple called Kiyomizudera. I found a random trail that led up a hill. There was a sign that said you can climb this way if you want, so I did. And about 15-20 minutes later, I'm up here and has a pretty nice view of the city. We're up relatively high. So that's Kyoto down there. You can hear a plane going over top. Perfect timing, of course. And what better time than shortly after a hike directly up a mountain, avoiding bears, because apparently there were bears out here, so I'm hoping I don't get mauled. If this is my last ever review, then you know that I did in fact get mauled in these woods. But yeah, what better time than to crack open a delicious Kyoto Brewing Co. beer than at the summit of a mountain that overlooks Kyoto. This is Subutsumu fruit sour. Apologize about my pronunciation there. 5.5%. The law is written in Japanese, however, I have translated it previously, and long story short, it is a berry sour with like blueberries and cherries and another fruit that I think is a Japanese fruit that I don't remember the name of, as well as sour cherries. So I've had a few Kyoto Brewing beers so far, and they've all been bangers. I haven't reviewed any yet, I don't think, but I have a couple left that I'll probably still review. Unfortunately, while I'm in Kyoto, every single day I'm here, Kyoto Brewing Co. is closed. They only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am out of here tomorrow, which is Friday. You can use that to work out when this was filmed, I guess. In the morning. So don't get to go to Kyoto Brewing Co. this time, but I have had plenty of their beers and we'll have more to come. So without any further ado, let's crack straight into this beer, eh? Now it has climbed up the mountain with me, so we may get a bit of a spray here. Little bit of a spray. It's got a deep purple pink color. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a glass with me, so you won't really be able to see that. But if I grab the camera a little bit and just show you the top of the can, you can see right there, it's got that sort of pinky purpley color. So obviously lots of fruit in this bad boy. So I guess we better give it a taste, eh? God damn. Holy, that is really tasty. It's fruity, sour, definitely get the berries, definitely get the cherry. Super refreshing and light, a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. Oh, that's really nice. You know, I think Kyoto Brewing Co. is actually cementing itself as one of my favorite breweries. I really, really hope that we start seeing it more in Australia. I have seen one of their beers in Australia, which is their matcha beer. But I think it's a special import that I've only ever seen at Japanese restaurants that I think specifically imported because it's like a special fancy Japanese beer that people are going to buy. But I would love to see more Kyoto Brewing Co. beers in Australia because holy, they're onto something. They remind me a bit of like a Dunkin's or a Garage Project sort of, where they seem to be doing a lot of weird funky stuff, which is all super interesting. For example, two of the other beers that I've had from them, I had a fruit sour, like mango fruit sour. I've had a different cherry and lime fruit sour. I've got a honey bock that I haven't drunk yet, and a tiramisu dessert stout. So they're doing some interesting shit. Honestly, the Japanese beer game has popped off, even in the 2 years since I last came here, and especially since the first trip back in 2018, because craft beer just didn't exist here, or if it did, it was all just pales and lagers and, you know, your generic, but like, you know, more expensive because they used the fancy hops like Citra. Oh wow! But no, now they're going hard. Sours have become a thing. Dessert stouts, weirdly adjuncted German and like European beers. Even their like hazies and stuff have like gotten so much better, and their pales and stuff are all still pretty solid. So, you know, the place that used to just be known for the simple lager, Asahi, Kirin, Sapporo, they seem to be onto something. guess we better review this. That's what we're here to do. I mean, it's really good. That's really good. I don't think I could give it anything less than a 2 thumbs up. That is a very, very tasty beer. That's a solid 2 thumbs up. I'm actually going to do something a little bit unheard of because I'm drinking this with a beautiful view straight down to the city of Kyoto. In fact, if I stand up, sorry about the poor angle here, I'll bring you with me. And I'm just trying to see, not quite, but I'm sure if I get the right angle, I'd be able to see Kyoto Tower at Kyoto Station down there. But yeah, such a beautiful view. Deserves some bonus points. So I think 2.5 thumbs up is a fair score. As far as genes, it's obviously getting a 2.1 genes. Very, very high score. And on the tier list, it's obviously going to be an S tier. This is a clear S tier. I wish I could take this can home, put it on my tier list, but I ain't fucking around with customs with fruit beers that in an open can. They'll be like, why the fuck are you bringing this back? And even then, I ain't got the suitcase space to be bringing back empty beer cans. But just imagine, for the rest of the year, this Kyoto Brewing Co. Put the thumb down. Sitting straight up there. S tier. Anyway, I'm going to continue this hike and see what here. I think there's like a stone pagoda temple, like a Buddhist temple a little bit further up. So I'm going to try and find that and not get mauled by any bears. I'm hoping that my talking right now has scared them off. So yeah, we're going to try and find some bears. Got myself a walking stick for hiking. Found it on the way. So until next time, don't forget, go fuck yourself. Bye.